what you want now. Feels like you're looking for something better. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Hello, amazing, beautiful people. Welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling. I'm going to help transform your life in this video. This is a very, very important video. The 10 myths that I believed about a raw vegan diet. I'm going to dispel some of these myths because they get perpetuated by inexperienced people. I'm a very experienced raw vegan, fully raw vegan myself for 8 years. And I'm also a raw vegan coach. I have over 5,000 people in my group coaching program, Raw Vegan Heroes, which is absolutely incredible. Every single day, I'm in the puzzle of people's lives, helping them transition to a raw vegan diet, hearing stories, learning about people's health problems. This has made me one of the most experienced and qualified raw vegan coaches in the world. I've heard all the myths, I've heard all the problems, all the stories, and I've helped everyone over the hurdle of how to transition to a raw vegan diet successfully. And what that means for you is that I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you some insight and inspiration and information today that's going to be absolutely life-changing. By the end of this video, I think you're going to have an insight into the nature of reality that might be different than you've expected. Let's get started. For one, as a raw vegan coach, people say to me every day, Shane, I'd love to go raw vegan like you, but I don't know where to start. So I made a free video course for you called How to Go Raw Vegan. Start here. And there's a link in the description. Definitely grab the free video course because it's absolutely amazing and it's absolutely free. Okay, you put in your name and email and you hit submit. You'll get the first video sent directly to your inbox. You'll receive one video per day for 6 days. It's an incredible video course designed completely to give you everything I've ever learned about a raw vegan diet. So sign up for that. And if you have a question directly for me, you can send me a text message. My number is below. I personally respond to every text message. I'm committed to connecting with people and helping people, and I've dedicated my life to this. I am a servant and a student of the message of raw living foods and a raw vegan diet, and I will be till the day I die for the rest of my life because it's so incredible. And these myths are holding you back. These myths are perpetuated by inexperienced people. So let's talk about the 10 myths, okay? Let's get into it right now. Pull out a pen and paper and take notes on this. It's really life-changing. Subscribe to this channel because Raw Vegan Rising is about natural health and healing and just being the best version of ourselves, okay? And share this video with someone who needs to hear it, someone who has lost their way, who's forgotten the truth about health and self-healing. All right, let's get into it. Number one myth on my list is that you're always hungry eating raw vegan. You know what I've experienced is that the hunger is only temporary while the microbes have to die off in your bowels. The bad microbes who are addicted to the pizza and the burgers and the fried food. Yeah, those microbes die off and they send signals to your brain that you're hungry, trying to get those foods. But once that die off happens, you're free. Total sovereignty. As a raw vegan of 8 years now, for me, it feels completely normal to eat raw vegan. I'm not hungry. In fact, the sense of hunger has completely changed to more of a sense of satisfaction. I don't get hungry in the way I used to. The blood sugar doesn't spike and dip like on cooked food. Cooked food wreaks havoc on your insulin and your blood sugar levels. Raw food stabilizes the blood sugar, so you won't be hungry all the time. It gives you freedom from hunger. Number two myth is that you'll lose too much weight on a raw vegan diet, except the opposite is true. Eating raw vegan will help you gain weight if you're underweight, and it'll help you lose weight if you're overweight. It gives you the perfect amount of whole food nutrition and helps your body have the nutrients and the minerals and the micronutrients and the hormones and oxygen and enzymes that it needs while being a completely whole food. It doesn't spike the blood sugar, no fat storage. It's completely incredible. You will actually have the best body composition of your life eating raw vegan. Guaranteed. Everybody does. That's what happened to me. Best body composition of my life. I've got good muscle mass. I'm strong. I'm about 200 pounds. The opposite of losing too much weight. I'm the healthiest I've ever been. Number three myth is that you can't get enough protein. But the very best protein available to humans is in the raw, alkaline, vegan sources of protein, which are greens and sprouts and raw nuts and seeds and superfoods. Boy, this protein is the real protein. If you're eating animal protein, there's some serious negative side effects, which is mucus and acidosis, and that causes inflammation. And the animal DNA actually creates like an aggravated immune response in the body. And you can see it in people who eat a lot of animal products. Their face is red and they just have inflammation and they struggle. But guess what? Raw vegan protein is a whole different ballgame. It's less in terms of the number of grams of protein. You don't need to get the same amount of grams of protein. You don't need to overeat protein on a raw vegan diet because you're getting pure building blocks, the pure amino acids in the raw living foods. That's what our body wants. Number 4 myth is there's no B12 on a raw vegan diet, except B12 doesn't come from animals. B12 is synthesized by bacteria. It is the cobalt mineral being synthesized in well water, in organic soil. It's on the skin of organic fruit. There's lots of ways for our body to get B12. Plus our body stores B12. You can have enough B12 in the folds of your tongue to last 5 years. I've never had a problem with B12 as a raw vegan of many years. I went 13 years once without ever thinking about B12. Never had a problem. Some people might want to have a supplement to avoid complications, but look, B12 is in the soil. All right. So as long as we're eating organic produce, we're going to get B12. Number 5 myth is that you can't digest fiber in raw fruits and vegetables. You can't digest the cellulose, but guess what? The cellulose is critical to sweep the GI tract clean and to act as a bowel cleanser. We need the non-digestible fiber in raw fruits and vegetables to have a healthy gut. Absolutely. And cellulose, non-digestible fiber, feeds the good bacteria in the gut. If you do not have enough raw, undenatured, whole, undigestible fiber in the bowels running through the digestive system, you won't be healthy. So raw fruits and vegetables give us that, and it's miraculous. It gives you the best health of your life. Good gut health means beautiful skin. You lose the body fat. You lose the inflammation. You get off the thyroid medication. You get, no more lupus or Lyme or Hashimoto's. None of that stuff. It's because of the fiber and the water and the enzymes. Okay, number 6 myth is lectins. Lectins in raw food and in a plant-based diet. But you know what? The lectins are not an issue. They're so low in the foods you really want to be eating. Raw fruits and vegetables and raw nuts and seeds and sprouts and superfoods and smoothies and salads have so little lectins. And any lectins that are there, not a big deal. There's lectins in pretty much all food, okay? So it's really a non-issue. It's been blown out of proportion. Nothing to worry about. I've been eating a plant-based diet most of my life, 35 years vegan and 8 years on only raw foods. It's miraculous. Lectins are really a non-issue. And that leads me to number 7 myth on my list, which is oxalates. People are so afraid oxalates are going to cause kidney stones. But you know what? You know what causes kidney stones? Dehydration. The body's chronically dehydrated because you're eating cooked food. Also, acid-forming foods cause kidney stones. So people turn to raw foods trying to cleanse the body and heal the body, but the stones were already there. The acidosis was already there. There's nothing to be concerned about with oxalates. As a raw vegan, you actually don't even eat that many oxalates because we're not eating cruciferous vegetables like kale. We're eating fruits and tender greens and sprouts, the real nutrition, the nutrition that's going to transform your life and help you have the best health of your life. Number 8 myth on my list is that water is hydrating enough for our body. Drinking water is enough. It's not. We need to eat our water. The structured water in raw fruits and vegetables is the true hydration for our body, filled with simple carbohydrates and mineral salts. We need to have the hydration from fresh, raw, living foods, and drinking water will never give us adequate hydration. In fact, when people go on a raw vegan diet, they often experience sensations of thirst because the body starts to detox, the body starts to hydrate for the first time in decades, and you might get a sensation of feeling thirsty even though you're eating a gallon of water in your raw fruits and vegetables. It's pretty miraculous. And number 9 myth on my list is what you eat doesn't matter spiritually. Of course, what we eat becomes our mind. And as we eat a raw vegan diet, it clears our mind, it opens our higher cognitive function, it gives us high energetic clarity of mind, it makes us feel more connected, more intuitive, more clairvoyant, more spiritual. It just has a spiritual vibration to it. When you're eating cooked food and animal products, it's like you're in a loop of survival and fear and desperation and imprisonment and slavery, because those are the energies, the lower vibrational energies of eating animals. But eating a raw vegan diet is total mind, body, soul liberation, and it feels that way. So it's a really big mistake to think that what you eat doesn't matter, because it really matters. And it makes a big difference in our consciousness and our spiritual experience. And number 10 myth on my list is that detox is hard. And some people might not want to go on a raw vegan diet because detox is hard. But guess what? Detox is the path to freedom. It's the pathway through to the other side of your breakthrough. We need to embrace detox because it's so good. It's a spiritual awakening. It's an enlightening journey to go on a detox, because as the toxins leave our body, it lightens our burden, it lightens our load, it lightens our mind, it gives us clarity. Every single moment toxins leave our body, we become the best version of ourselves. So detox isn't hard, it's actually the best thing we could possibly do for ourselves. If you are a toxic person, if you have a lot of toxic weight gain, if you've been eating toxic food, a detox is going to be the best thing you could possibly do for yourself. And what I recommend to start your detox is to do a 40-day juice fast. A juice fast makes it easy, okay, because juice fasting is hydrating to the body. There's calories, there's nutrition in the juices. It gives us a lot of energy, so we can just go long enough to clean out our bowels, empty our food tube, okay, get rid of all the plaque and biofilm and fecal matter and impacted pockets of waste inside of the bowels. Most adults in the world have impacted fecal matter in their bowels. The average person has 25 pounds of old food and fecal matter in the digestive system. So doing a 40-day juice fast will help you go raw vegan, so you can experience the incredible benefits. Doing a juice fast one time properly all the way is all you need to do. If you do it one time properly, you really never have to do it again. And understanding how to do it properly is the whole key to success on a raw vegan diet. This is what I've dedicated my life's work to, helping people understand the process of detoxification and how simple and enjoyable a juice fast really is. In fact, this is what I talk about in my free video course, and this is what I help all of my clients with in Raw Vegan Heroes, and this is what I have personally done myself. If you're ready to do a cleanse and to enjoy the incredible benefits of a raw vegan diet, join our amazing community, Raw Vegan Heroes. Raw Vegan Heroes is absolutely astounding. We have over 5,000 members in the group, people from all over the world who are gathered together to help each other, to support each other. This is a tribe of like-minded people, health nuts and truth seekers and healers from all over the world. And when you're a member of a group like this, it will naturally lift you up and buoy you up. Every day people are sharing recipes and meal ideas and shopping trips and before and after transformation stories and people losing weight and reversing tumors and regrowing hair and healing their skin. I mean, it's just miraculous to see what's happening in Raw Vegan Heroes. And I recommend you just come into the group and be a fly on the wall for 2 to 3 months. Don't put pressure on yourself to be perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect raw vegan. Raw Vegan Heroes is not for perfect raw vegans. It's for people who want to learn and celebrate in a community of other like-minded people. In fact, I know how much it's going to help you. I'd love to just take a minute to tell you what's included in Raw Vegan Heroes. For one, world-class health coaching with me and my team of coaches, okay? World-class accountability with our amazing community of over 5,000 people. A weekly Q&A coaching session with me, so I will be your coach. I'll take you under my wing and I'll teach you everything I know about being raw vegan. And there's a replay library. Every Q&A is recorded. There's hundreds of hours of Q&A recorded in the replay library. We also have a monthly Zoom meeting. You can meet face-to-face with the other team members and the community right on Zoom once a month. It's so empowering. And if you don't use social media, we have a mobile app. You can access the community on our member forum. You can access the coaches, ask questions watch the replay library, download your action plans, and all of the member library right on your mobile device. Also, you get a 14-day raw vegan meal plan. Okay, this includes 60 incredible recipes from transitional cooked vegan, high raw, to fully raw recipes to educate you on how to be raw vegan. It's got 2 weeks of meal planning, pantry recommendations, shopping lists. It's a beautiful 74-page color document that's going to help you go raw vegan. And you get my Hot Topics training module. This includes special training videos on the complete guide to raw vegan protein sources, how to build muscle as a raw vegan, and how to achieve exceptional energy and vitality, understanding calories and macronutrients. This is the key to thriving as a raw vegan, is understanding calories and macronutrients. Also, you get my 40-day juice fast protocol. Okay, this protocol is incredible. It changes people's lives. It's been used with thousands of people over many years. It gives you the exact juice recipes to make, how much juice to drink, when to drink the juice. Also, how to use psyllium husk and bentonite clay as powerful bowel cleansers, and they act as a GI broom to remove parasites and fecal matter and biofilm. And also, how to use therapeutic doses of enzymes to completely clean your bowels and your body and your blood and your lymph and give you a complete reset. The 40-day juice fast protocol is the place to start. It's really miraculous to experience it. It gives you a total 2.0 upgrade. It'll give you an awakening experience. It is invigorating, it's enlivening. And if you do it properly, following my protocol, you really never have to do it again. It's a one-time intervention to transform your life. And there is a part 2 to my protocol, because any fool can do a juice fast, but understanding how to break the juice fast properly and rebuild your gut microbiome on a raw vegan diet, that's the most important part. So I give you a protocol to follow for 1 year, and that's why I discount the Raw Vegan Heroes yearly membership 75% off. If you go into the description right now, you'll see the link for 75% off Raw Vegan Heroes. Click on that link and read everything that's included. I didn't even mention it all. And then look at the price and then read the testimonials. You'll see this is the perfect fit for you. And I really welcome you into our amazing community. It's such a profoundly awakening, empowering journey to go on, to be part of Raw Vegan Heroes and to give yourself the knowledge and the support and the accountability and the coaching. And I'll be there to celebrate with you and to hold your hand and to help you on this journey. Yeah, going raw vegan is the best thing I've ever done in my life, and it will be for you too. I hope this was helpful, everybody. These were the 10 myths I believed about a raw vegan diet until I went raw vegan. And then I realized so many inexperienced people perpetuate terrible myths, like we're always hungry, like we lose too much weight, like we don't get enough protein, there's no B12, we can't digest fiber. What about lectins and oxalates? And you know what? Water is not hydrating enough. We have to get our water from raw foods. And what we eat really matters for our spiritual well-being. Detoxification is the path to our spiritual awakening. The more you detox your body, the more alive and healthy and vibrant and beautiful you will become. That's my message for you today. I hope that's helpful. I'm going to sign off for now from down here in Austin, Texas, sending you love beams from where I am down here in the South, in the land of barbecue, going against the mainstream, standing up to the mainstream narrative of cooked food, because I am radically self-referencing. I'm a sovereign raw vegan. Raw vegan gives you that freedom of mind. Best thing I ever did in my life, and it will be for you too. Bye-bye for now, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.
Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for some